What is going on, y'all? It's your boy Robe the King, and you are watching Robe Reacts. Now, what is Robe Reacts? Robe Reacts is when I do reaction videos. Okay, so we're about to watch a reaction video. I'm reacting to it. I am going to be talking over it, possibly a lot. I am going to be stopping it. So if you like really interested in the video and not interested in what I'm saying, that's quite all right. Why don't you head on over to the actual video, watch it, and then come back and watch it with me, perhaps. Yeah, I mean, that'll be great. Okay. I don't want to see in the comments. I don't want to see in the comments, hey, you're talking too much. This is my video. We're not doing their video. We're doing my video of me reacting to their video. Okay. If you don't like that, you don't like the concept, that's cool. Catch you on another video, hopefully. All right. So today we are watching a video entitled "Will Her Pastor Boyfriend Sleep with Her Sister?" This is a BQ loyalty test. I like those loyalty test things. I do think it's kind of intrusive. I'm probably going to break up with you if you ever do that to me. Okay, I'm probably going to break up with you and I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass the test. And then you're like, oh, you passed the test. I'm so proud of you, Ro. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm highly disappointed in you. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Why would you ever do that? But I do like seeing it. You know what I mean? So anybody who's willing to do this and have it put out, I'm all for it. So without any further ado, I don't know anything about this video. I'm blindly reacting to it. Okay. Also, this is part of Come What May. We are on the road to 500,000 views across all platforms. Just started my channel, getting serious about it. So why don't you subscribe and help me get to 500,000 views across all platforms? So my Instagram, our Instagrams, Fresh Air Media Instagram. So that's Fresh Air Media Co. Here's What We Know show has its own Instagram. I've got a TikTok. We've got this channel. We've got the Fresh Faith channel, which is a subsidiary of Fresh Air Media company. So across all platforms, not saying every single platform we trying to get 500K views. I'm saying all of those are cumulative. You know what I mean? Shouldn't be that hard to do, but I am making sure we reach that number with your help. All right, so let's get into the video. I know I've been talking way too long, but nice to meet you. If we haven't met already, hit the like and subscribe button if you would, please. Let's get it.
This is Vivian, and we're going to be helping her find out if her fiance is loyal.
Why are you going to this sister? Maybe something like that. The excuses were not adding up.
Vivian reached out to me with a complaint that although her man was a pastor, she believed he was flirting with her sister. Next, we had Vivian lure her fiance, Brother Prime, to our base, which was heavily bugged with cameras all over the place. She had to convince him it was a fellowship meeting without sounding suspicious. Otherwise, this whole operation would be botched. Her sister, Inna, is going to be our decoy in today's test.
Gorgeous.
Let's see how far his faith will carry him.
He's definitely flirting with her. Do you see her? She looks like a freaking model.
Okay, guys, grab a popcorn.
Either that or she's jealous.
It's showtime. It's about to go down.
So actually, we've been together. We've been courting for like 3 years, and then a few months ago, no, more than 3 months, he decided to pop the question and make things official. So I took it as a very big step. Yeah. So this man is finally planning to commit, and I zoomed into my role so well. So then my sister said,
closed caption would be nice. Some subtitles would be great, so that I could possibly understand what they're saying a little better.
They're telling me that Brother Prime is making advances at him.
I do love African accents, though.
At her, sorry.
All accents of the African diaspora, I do love.
Texting her, giving her flirtatious messages and stuff like that. I was like, not my Brother Prime. He's not like that. Like, I've known this man. He's okay. Probably I misunderstood. Maybe he's nice because he's very, very nice. Maybe she's misunderstanding the niceness for.
Despite the doubts that were already planted in her head, Vivian was still very confident that her fiance, Brother Prime, would never cheat on her, but her sister didn't have the same opinion. In the end, we all became curious about whose face this fiance was going to save.
I started noticing the fishy things that keeps happening. He said getting so close to new converts, only trying to go for sales meeting with new converts only, especially the females. And not just the females, the young, beautiful females. Exactly. That's why it's very fishy. You know, when someone draw your awareness to something, you now start noticing the little things that were actually there, but you didn't pay attention to them, just like you said.
Do you see my son who's capable of, by the time your sister brought that, she never did. She never did for one day. Yeah. So right now, let me get this straight. You came here for this show because you feel he is cheating and you want proof.
I just want proof. I hope it's
okay. You're hoping that it's not because right? Because
it's going to break me.
You really are invested. I mean, 3 years is not a lot. Yeah. So what if he actually fails this test?
Lord bless his soul that he doesn't fail the test. I would do anything per se.
All right, no problem. So here's what we're going to do. It was time to give Vivian the plan. She was to lure him in with the excuse of fellowship meeting in a new location, when in fact it was just a way to set him up with Ina.
I would rather have issues with him than have issues with my sister. So he has to fall for me.
Next, she had to give him a call to inform him about the fellowship.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. I'm with Brother John.
Okay. Okay, so I changed the venue for the sales meeting for today, the one we were supposed to have for today. I changed the venue, so I'm going to text it to you.
After which we had to get Ina ready while Vivian and myself.
If you're thinking about buying or selling a house anywhere in or around Charlotte metro area, including the Blue area.
Okay, so I changed the venue for the sales meeting for today, the one we were supposed to have for today. I changed the venue, so I'm going to text it to you.
After which we had to get Ina ready while Vivian and myself made our way to the car.
Not showing his face, I guess.
Hi.
I would find it suspicious that she's just sitting there like that. I would be thinking something going on.
Welcome.
Welcome.
I'm fine, thank you.
I don't think they're in America, okay? So I'm pretty sure that is how they talk. But all of this, I'm like, something is going on. I will be put on edge already. Why? She's not a good actress. You already blowing the spot. Why are you being weird?
Sit here. Yeah.
Where's your sister?
She stepped out and she'll be back very soon.
Stepped out?
Yes.
Why are you sitting next to me? You could have sat on the other. You could have sat in the chair. You have to sit right next to me on the couch.
How was your day?
Okay, sure. Let me just call her first and then she'll be there.
Okay.
Let me call her first. Let me call my sister. Let me call your sister first. So I know where she at. So give me time to cheat if necessary.
Okay. I'll guess it's fine.
So what did she say?
She said she's coming.
Okay.
Please.
How have you been?
I've been good. Where are other people? I thought, where are they?
They're on their way. They're coming.
You know, I didn't expect to see you at this.
Yes. I know. But you know, the thing is, I actually came here because of you. Like you said, I don't come for things like this. I came because of you because I know we have an unfinished business.
Unfinished business.
Just calm down.
Calm down.
Okay.
Sister Ina. I don't know what you're actually saying.
Yeah, what are you saying?
After what you did last time, I don't think you'll be doing what you're doing right now.
Okay, there is no denying that these two have history. I mean, even as a pastor, his legal fiance is not supposed to be caught touching him like that, not to talk of another woman.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Forget what I did last time.
Yeah, what you do last time.
I know I messed up. I know I had to do what I had to do because, I mean, you should understand the situation. You are getting married to my sister. So I had to act along. It's not like I didn't like the vibe you were giving. It's been entering
So
my
you
eye.
already tried him already, and it seemed like it was a fail. And here you are again. Here you are. Here y'all are again.
And, you know,
What's going on?
I like you.
And he
I
letting her
really like
touch
you,
it.
though. And I'm very sorry for what happened the last time.
For what happened the
What
last
happened the last time?
I think she's talking about the stuff she said in the interview where she like had to put him in his place.
Oh, okay.
I'm just a little bit confused.
About what?
After what you said last time, you
Mm-hmm.
told me and I was really not happy. So I decided to just chill up. If I know what, you just leave that talk first one side. How is school?
School is just there, and it's just money. It's just money that we
Everybody's needing money
we just need money. We just need money. So, what do you think?
He letting him grab.
I know
He
you have
letting her
something in mind
grab his
still.
hand.
So just say
You
it.
gotta
I'm
pull
sorry.
away.
I'm sorry. I'm
Can't.
sorry. I'm sorry 1 million times. Like I've apologized. Just accept now. I mean,
calm down first. See, listen.
Yeah.
I actually read
Calm
this
down.
scripture earlier today. Something in First John chapter 4, verse 18 to 19.
okay.
Okay.
It talked about it said hatred stirs up conflict and love.
Mm-hmm.
Let me finish. Before you do it, I think you know what I'm talking about. Love covers quarrels.
Okay.
And why I'm not angry,
Mm-hmm.
really, is because somewhere deep down,
Mm.
you know, I actually love you. Like, very much.
You just said he loves her.
He said
Was that
like
like
you very
brotherly
much,
love or
and he said somewhere deep down.
Listen.
He said brotherly
Yes,
love.
friend for your
Wait,
sister.
what?
Listen.
you said he loves her? Was that like brotherly love or
Listen.
I don't know. Be quiet,
Listen.
girl.
Yes, friend for your sister.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, there's this different feeling I get with you.
I get that even stronger from you.
No.
Whenever I'm around.
Why are you saying this? Like a sister's bond isn't everything. Like she not gonna go back and tell her sister. Like forget that you don't know that this is like not a prank, but that this is a test. Forget that you don't know that. You gotta know that something is up. Why would you say anything like that ever? Like even if nothing was up, you would put that out in the air for her to have and for her to potentially to say one day, you personally knowing that it's true, you knowing that you said something like that. Wild.
I feel like, you know. Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Sister is still going to come here very soon.
I know, but we have a little time to ourselves.
Little time, fast.
Yes, I don't know if I can at least get a kiss from you at least.
No.
That would be so bad.
You know.
No.
Yes.
do you think he's
I
gonna
don't.
give her?
He's not going to kiss her. Okay. He's not going to kiss her. I mean, that should be the height of it. Why would you kiss another woman? He's not going to kiss her.
Brother Prime, like my sister only call you. What do you think?
You're serious about this?
You don't
I'm
want to
serious.
you don't want to go into a marriage like that. I think they about to get married or something. You don't want to go into a situation like that, and you don't want to have that over your head the whole time. You don't want to have that you don't want to be harping on that and be thinking about that like, oh yeah, well, we got a secret between us. I got a secret. I'm with your sister, but me and her sister, we actually did some stuff together. Like you got to be thinking like that in a moment. I don't know how old he is, but like the older you get, the more you think about the consequences and stuff. And I just pray that people or this dude is mature enough not to try to go there.
I told you I like you, so I'm serious.
I would have been cut the conversation off, so he's already interested, and he said it. He was like, "There's a little something between me." I know y'all thinking about that, like, well, he said that already. That don't mean nothing. You wasn't thinking about her like that. Well, you probably saw her and was like, oh yeah, she kind of fire. I'm gonna go for the other sister or whatever it is, or he saw the other sister first or whatever it might be, right? But you wasn't thinking about being with her until she said something like that. This is you leaving the door open. This ain't you like expressing feelings that you already had. This is you trying to make something shake right now. This is you not closing the door, and you should have.
So why you not just like happened before? Yeah. Everything I was doing now was.
A girl has to play hard. The disciplined type of guy that you say he is, he should reject his advances already. Don't be like this. You're a man. You should know what's up.
Yeah.
You get. So, am I getting a kiss? Just give me a kiss already. I know you want it.
I want it.
Let's just do this.
It, but
Okay.
You want it.
You want it.
Wow.
checking the time too. You're still coming very soon.
Mm-hmm. Do you think he has failed it at this point?
She gonna be mad either way. Like, I want it. But even if he don't act on it, she gonna be mad about that. Like, and this is the problem with doing stuff like this. Like, that's okay for him to say. I mean, it's not okay for him to act on. But even if he doesn't do it, she gonna move as if he already did it because he said that he wanted to do it. Even if he doesn't do it. That's not okay to admit to the sister though, and get out of his lap. What?
Let's just do it, please. I really want it. I really do.
He about to do it.
Let's just do it already. Thank you.
I hope now you listen up with me.
Yes, I'm better. We should do this more often.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. It was just a kind of surprise. We didn't really
kissed.
How did your sister find out about this?
I promise. I cross my heart.
Yeah, sure.
I cross my heart. She won't find.
She said she's showing him that I'm not going to keep the promise. Look, I crossed my heart. That's not how you do that. She said, look, I haven't done that in years. That does not feel good.
And I'll chill. Is it not me and you again? We did it. We did it together. So just chill, okay? I would like us to do this more often.
No.
I know you want to, so stop looking at me like that. But excuse me, what was that you did? Like, is that a kiss? Is that how you kiss my sister? So that can be. I mean,
I'm just a little bit tense, not relaxed.
It's just the both of us inside here. So I don't understand.
I thought your sister just walk in.
She can't walk in. I know when she would walk in. Like, even when she's walking in, we hear her footsteps or something. So okay. Just chill.
No. And this is too much. This is too much too. Cause like a situation like that, it's like you creating a situation that he might not even be strong enough to avoid. Like you putting him in a situation that he might not be strong enough to avoid, a position that he wouldn't have put himself into, but it's presented itself, or you presented it to him, and so now he gonna fall into a temptation or succumb to a situation that he wouldn't have even placed himself in. That's you kind of did this. You kind of breaking your own heart. I could see if he was like, yeah, let me press up on your sister. Let me, you know what I mean? And everything was unprovoked. She making passes at him. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing, like, well, you gotta be honest with yourself. Like, I'm not strong enough to be in a position like that. So you gotta be strong enough not to put yourself in those predicaments that you're not strong enough to handle. You are walking, you placed this in here, and then you started making passes at him. That's not cool. She breaking her own heart, in my opinion.
I'm not a polygamous person.
I think he like kind of like somewhat in disbelief. Like, is this really happening? Type of thing.
I know you are not. You're a pastor.
I'm not giving him a pass for kissing old girl. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like, why you put like you breaking your own heart.
Yeah, but though, so men of God in the Bible actually
Come on,
had many.
Yes.
Stop
yes, they
touching me.
did. And would you like to add me to it? Would you like to be
What
one?
this man
And would
say?
you?
Had. Yeah, but though, so men of God.
No, you are not.
See,
What do you say about polygamy?
I'm not a polygamous person.
You know I'm not
I
the
know you are
polygamous
not.
person.
You're a pastor.
You're a
but
pastor. I
though,
am.
so
But
men
though,
of God in the Bible actually
right.
had many.
Yes. Yes, they did. And would you like to add me to it? Would you like to be one of them?
You can't, bro.
Nah. Yeah, like yes, I like want to have both you and your sister.
Are you for real?
Yeah, I'm serious.
That's crazy. That's really crazy.
Because I really, really want. You know, I keep telling you things for a long time. The first time I saw you, I was like, this girl just like a model. You know this. I have this personal likeness for this model and stuff.
Well, you're a pastor now. How can you be loving a model, guy?
Pastor one side first. Yeah, we have feelings too now.
Right.
Of course.
I know.
You know what we want and all that.
But yet you still went for my sister.
So now you're going too hard. Now he's already said something crazy. I want you and your sister. So at least you can still wiggle out of that. Like, and like, no, you can't. Because now you know at some point he's like, now you gotta break up. Because at some point, this man has liked both you and your sister. You know what I mean? Like, how are you going to process this and get out of this? This is what I'm saying. This is what I be saying about, no disrespect, but this is what I be saying about, and I'm saying females because I don't know if you're a woman or a lady, and I think that those are three distinctive things. Here's what I'm saying about females. Y'all put yourselves in positions and don't think about the outcome of it. You don't process like how you gonna feel. You don't process how nobody else gonna feel. You know what I mean? I would say a woman wouldn't do that, you know? And that's why I'm saying females. And I'm not saying females to replace the B word. I'm not saying that. I don't do that. You know, somebody said it to me the other day, like, that's why you said, I'm like, that's no. And how you gonna tell me what I'm thinking? But no, this is just all bad juju.
That somehow isn't that wicked?
I don't even know.
You're not staying true
you
to
hurting
yourself. You're a
yourself.
pastor. I mean, you're supposed to be.
You hurting yourself and your sister hurting you as well. Talking about some like she going forward, like talking about something like, did you want me before you wanted my sister and all of that type of stuff? Like, that's not, you don't need to know that. She and you, like, you don't need to know that, and neither does she. And he don't need to divulge that information.
At this point, I'm already feeling different types of emotion, different
Yes, Jack.
which one to
Stop it.
focus on.
What do you say to us going somewhere tonight? That is when you must have dropped I am my sister off. I'll give you a call. You call me. I'll give you location, and then we'll get down.
We'll get down.
Are you looking for the best meal plan to round out your fitness routine? I got you. Factor was the missing link, not just for reaching my fitness goals, but seeing real results. I couldn't last enough.
We'll get down.
We'll get down.
But you were so sure he wasn't gonna give in. Like, maybe he won't give in to the linking up. Maybe this is just temptation, right?
That should be the deal breaker. That should be the height of it. If he gives in,
So let's find out if he's gonna give in then.
Now you jacking up the whole thing though.
Frank, I actually want this. What you see you just mentioned now, I actually want all of you. Like, you attract me so deep that
You're going to get all of me tonight. So far, you are ready to go down with me. It's not that hard.
All right.
It's not hard. Just say
Oh,
yes. Just accept. I won't tell my sister. I'm not that stupid. I can't tell my sister. I won't tell my sister. It's a secret. Even when you guys get married, whatever, we can still be doing our thing.
Ina is a devil.
yes, she is, and she going too far.
Okay?
Nobody told you to go that far.
You just have to calm down.
Just tell Ina you need to have y'all need to have like some sort of in-ear situation, like where you could tell her to back off. Like, yo, just say the stuff I'm asking you to say. You going rogue.
So I'd like to have you as every given time I call you. You know what I'm talking about.
Just making me very, very happy right now. What you say? Because this is actually what I actually wanted.
I know. Like, I mean,
just keep on feeling as if you're not feeling what I'm saying.
What is that?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to feel?
That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. How you supposed to feel about this? Now you got to walk around the rest of your life, if you in a relationship with this man, knowing that he wanted your sister before you, and now you hear him saying that this is what I actually want. This is what I actually want. That you don't. Why would you ever do this to yourself?
About this,
you guys have been together for like a long time, yeah.
3 years.
3 years, and he's a pastor, and y'all not married or at least engaged. 3 years.
you're not mine, literally, but you're mine.
You justify your bullshit with King Solomon. Like, really?
I'm yours.
What?
Right?
Totally yours.
I'm off your side.
King Solomon.
The first kiss,
I'm off.
Crying.
it was nice. It was nice.
Enough of what you doing. Enough. Talking about some King Solomon. Enough. He ain't no King Solomon. Nobody was tricking him. King Solomon got it honest.
I wasn't really given. So I would like you to
Got nothing to do with King Solomon.
You're a church boy, but that doesn't mean you don't have that nasty side. That's why I like
forget
you.
this. If I show you my other side,
Yeah.
if I show you my other side.
That is why I feel for you, because I know that there is something hidden inside of you that you're not showing. And I'm very sure my sister said she can't even give you what I are you kidding me? She can't give you what I can give you. And you know.
At this point, Pastor Prime has failed physically, spiritually, morally, and otherwise. Because what is this?
She's just simple.
When she's uptight, you can always come to me.
She's even boring at some point. It's very, very boring.
Please don't say that. That's my sister.
I'm just telling you.
Don't say that. Don't say no. Don't say that.
You know what? Let me relax and stop feeling bad and secondhand embarrassment for this girl who brought all of this upon her daggone self. Let me chill. Let me just enjoy this.
Then we'll conclude if we have to see this night.
What happened?
The Africans are so poetic. They take the English language and then they just make it poetry, yo. Whenever they talk.
It's a communication. Was that boring? Why not tell me?
I'm ready. I'm ready to go down with you this night. So it's left for you to tell me if you are ready to go down with me.
Go down with you. Okay. And she gave him another kiss as if that's not her sister's boyfriend. Like, all right, we already got the kiss, girl. Like, you don't have to kiss me twice. You could just, you know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh, y'all are doing. The sister is doing way too much. You're not mad enough at the sister.
You had enough. I'm just going to control it.
You have to be strong to confront him, right?
You did this. You brought this on yourself. This is not his fault.
You have to brace yourself together.
Loyalty test.
There's a whole man of God.
Vivian had gotten enough evidence.
That's enough. That's enough of that. I hate that. Like, oh, you a man of God and you did this. It's like, bro, you put this man in this predicament that he hadn't put himself in. He's still a person at the end of the I don't want to say at the end of the day, but he's still a person at the end of the day. He is a man of God. But at the beginning of the day, he's a person. And you just tricked yourself out of a faithful relationship doing this. Oh, he be flirting with my sister. And I'm like, he ain't never did nothing with her. You can tell him, like, yo, stop flirting with my sister. You ain't gotta do this.
And it was time to confront the man of God. Hope you all have your popcorns ready, because you know what time it is.
He didn't say yes. He ain't say nothing about going down with her. They got Toyotas in Africa. What part of Africa is this? What country is this? We know we need to come up. So there's already a camera up there. This might be fake too. Everything's so freaking fabricated these days.
Ray knows he needs to get those dental.
Of course not. What's all this?
What's all this?
Supposed to be a cell meeting. What's this camera now?
Actually, Mr. Prime, cell meeting was cancelled, and your fiance set up this entire thing so that she can know if you're still loyal to her or not. And unfortunately, you just botched the loyalty test.
Set up what? What are you talking about?
Yes. Set it up. Prime, okay, wait.
And you failed woefully.
Prime,
Sorry.
I can't even call you brother Prime.
What are you talking? See, stop recording this thing.
Enough of your pretense already.
What's going on?
If you love her, why did you propose to me?
Love who? What are you talking about?
Stop it! Stop lying!
Bro,
Just not like this is set up. This is a setup. I planned it. Right.
This look fake. This she acting.
Wait, you set up what exactly? Like,
I hate when y'all do that to me.
It was planned.
I don't say that
to me. If you know you love her.
Stop lying.
What are you talking?
Don't call me Sister V.
Brother Prime,
I'm not good in bed, right? I am boring, right? I'm good at cooking your meals, tying your turban.
I knew something else had to be going on. You be boyfriend and girlfriend for 3 years. You passive, married a woman so that you ain't gotta answer to the Lord for it. You know what I mean? Like, what you doing?
Wait.
You date somebody for 3 years, you a pastor. You like, don't tell me you not doing stuff after being together for 3 years. Stop. And then got the nerve to say that you born. Why she got that rope on her head?
Wait, listen. So you actually set this up. You are setting up a man of God. A man of God. Now you didn't set up. Oh, don't you fear God?
You set him up. You set him up. You can't do that. The Bible says, lead me not into temptation, but deliver me from evil. This was evil. You talk about so, and like the accuser of the brethren over here, talking about, you set it up. He wasn't in that situation. He didn't put himself in that situation. Y'all put him in that situation, and now you mad. Oh, you failed. This was I set this up. This was a test, and it's like, bro, this didn't happen naturally. Y'all forced this on me.
You don't fear God of God, but you want to get married to two sisters, brother Prime. And you.
What did I do
What
again?
are you so all over him?
I don't understand.
I told you, like, you need to be mad at the sister. It's like, this is all the sister's fault. She kissed the man not once but twice. We ain't say nothing about no kissing, and here you go.
You wanted the truth, and I helped you out.
You
So
did.
why
That's
you
not a
just
truth.
being mad?
That's not a truth, yo. That's not a truth. Y'all created a false situation, and then are berating this man based off of based off of y'all wanting him to fail this daggone thing. You acting like you was following him like you was some private investigator. No, y'all put him in a loyalty situation. Yeah, a loyalty test. And it's a little bit more than a loyalty test. This isn't a loyalty test. This was like a reveal these truths to me type of situation. You talking about Solomon? This is more like Samson.
Ask me for no reason. Why?
I mean, you should understand.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, sis. I'm very sorry. But we just had to do what we wanted to do. We needed
Stop
to do
recording me now. Stop recording me.
Listen, keep quiet and stop talking, please. This is serious. Stop talking.
After 3 years.
I'm sorry. You can
I
see.
fake.
See, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I told you, her and the sister, y'all gonna be cool, as if the sister didn't do all of this.
I'm sorry.
Well, y'all did all of
I don't
it.
have anything to say to you.
This is jacked up. This is the enemy. This not like, oh, I've been suspecting him of cheating or anything like that. This is a first time situation, and he trying to figure out what time the sister is on. This is like, yo, shoot, I've been dating this girl for 3 years, but if I could, I'm not saying that this is right, but it's like, shoot, if I could find somebody quote unquote better, then I will. You know what I mean? And I think he okay to do that. Now, is he okay to be kissing his sister while they dating? No. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have said none of the stuff that he's saying either. Like, oh yeah, I actually wanted you before I wanted, like, that's still my sister, bro. You think I'm not gonna run back and tell my sister? Like I would have known something was up when I'm dogging the sister out. You know, I'm like, yeah, she this, she that, and then old girl goes like, that's my sister. You can't say that about my sister. I would have been like, oh yeah, no, this is set up. I would have came right back out of that joint like, nah, I know what's going on. You trying to dig up something on me, get some sort of dirt on me that wasn't there to begin with. This is all crazy.
Watch him red-handed.
Caught me doing what? What did I do?
Him red-handed doing what?
I didn't do anything wrong.
Can you just stop talking?
Mr. Prime, you realize that we actually just saw everything. There are cameras everywhere. Like there were cameras in this room. We saw everything that went down. So I think don't you think you owe her an apology? Like you were literally all over her sister.
Can you even hear yourself? You guys, can you hear yourself? You cool down. To what? To do camera. This one they video me.
Why you
know who I am? A man of God record like this.
Please,
man of God. You record and you're saying nonsense to me. That you put camera here to be looking what do you want to check?
You have to.
That's so jacked up.
He's not, obviously.
That's so jacked up. Are you a woman of God? Are you a woman of God doing that? Are either one of you women of God doing that? I'm not taking up for him. I'm just saying that this situation is jacked up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna back you into a corner. I'm a present a temptation to you, and it ain't real, but I'm gonna present this temptation to you, and then when you fail, I'm be like, you're not a man of God. No, I'm a man of God because I'm not putting myself in these predicaments. Should he have gotten up and walked out? Yeah. I'm like, bro, I'm not doing this. You tripping. I'm dating your sister. You too late. Once I got with her, that was it. You know what I mean? But you put this, and he's waiting on her. So he couldn't have left. He's waiting on your sister to come. Yeah, no, this is crazy.
You're not. You want to get down.
I have tried my life.
You want to get down. That is not what he said. That's not what he said. That's not what he said. And you way less pretty than I thought.
What have I not done now?
That's not what he said. No. That's what you said.
Oh, no.
He wants to get down with me. You can't be with somebody like this, baby.
That is not what he said. You kept trying to get him to say that, and he never said that. You kept trying to get him to say that. I'm gonna look at the comments on this one.
You can't be with somebody like this.
You plan to link up, right?
No, you did not plan to link up. She kept trying to get him to link up, and he was like, I don't know. He was like, I don't know. He never said that he was gonna link up with her. No, he did not. She kept trying to get him to say that. He never said that.
The marriage of me. See all this thing just did. So we call what devil we use people to go and start doing. This is what
this
is the devil. This is the devil. This is evil as a mug.
Do you think it's only when you wear black and you're a demon?
This is precisely the devil. And blonde hair girl, don't put your hand in my face. Are you crazy?
This is witchcraft. If I do witchcraft here, how can you put camera to what? To black me or what?
This may or may not be real. I don't know. And he may feel like he caught right now, but it is that. Like, I'm with him on this. I'm sorry. I'm like, No, this is wrong, yo.
Brother Prime, man of God.
I don't need my black. This is how to be dressed. Listen, I know what? I don't have to.
Who is the devil? Shame on you, shame.
That's crazy. He didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. You kissed him twice. You tried to get him to come with you later on tonight, and he never said that he would. This is outrageous.
How did it happen?
Where are you going to?
He knows that he's not worth it. He's not worth your tears. Stop crying. I told you.
She not the prettier sister. She just the flyer sister, and she tall. That's it.
I told you he's very bad for you, but you didn't believe me.
I told you that the pastor was bad for you. Yeah, no, something's up. No. Nah, this is crazy.
Listen, we let it do. I know you're making me laugh. She had to do her job. I had to do it. I mean, what is it?
You didn't have to do none of what you did.
Right now. She was. You knew. But you knew what the game was all about.
Then why would you come and sing like that? You literally forced him to.
Oh, you're pinning it on me right now, right? I know that it's gonna go down like this. Because for some,
I've seen some. I can juxtapose this between other ones, right? So like there are some like, oh, I want to see if they're going to be loyal or not, right? And then they get in those situations and they're the aggressor, right? They're the ones that's like, oh, we on this type of time, okay, and they be on it. You know what I mean? This dude was mad apprehensive the whole time. Y'all acting like y'all caught him in something and y'all didn't. The lady in the black shirt, you didn't catch him in nothing. You caught that man fighting his flesh. That's what you caught that man doing. This is not good. This is evil.
Someone that has been into me for a very long time, he has just been holding back and he needed to be brought out of his cage, which is just what happened. And I'm sorry about it.
Yeah, no, she's trash. You're trash. This is not that.
So do you feel the slightest, do you feel pity, or how do you feel towards your sister right now?
I don't feel pity. Because I'm happy it happened. I'm just sad she's going through that kind of pain. And I'm sorry that she had to let such a man into her life without knowing. I mean, she's a churchy person.
That's
the wide one.
Yeah, nah.
Sorry.
She probably, oh my gosh. I know what it is. This happens. This whole sibling rivalry stuff is a real thing. It's a real thing. And I've also learned this, that there's something miserable about this girl. There's something miserable about this girl. Cause when your sister is with somebody, now granted he should be married to her by now, in my personal opinion, especially if you're a pastor. But something miserable about this girl, yo. Oh, he not good for you. What has he ever done? Just because he thinks that you pretty or something like that don't mean nothing. Oh yeah, I knew something. I'm like, you don't have nothing on him. You don't have nothing on him other than you had an inkling that he thought that you were attractive. And then you used that and pushed and broke them up. Yeah, this is wild. This is wild. But there's sisters that do that. There's sisters that do stuff like this. They miserable, so they try to make their other sibling miserable. Oh, I ain't got no man. I don't have a good man, and so break up with your man and all of this type of stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I went through. I'm not gonna say something like, well, it's something like this, but I didn't go through no loyalty test or nothing like that. But sister saw her sister happy, sister saw her sister changing, sister saw her sister in a healthy relationship, and just incepted her thoughts and ideas into it. And okay, you get what you get. If that's who you're going to listen to, you're not going to listen to me, because it's going to be the exact opposite of that. And that's your sister. So, and you haven't put your You haven't put this person over the other stuff. So okay.
So,
Peach trash.
like this whole thing, do you think your sister should forgive?
Forgive.
I know you are completely against their relationship, but do you think it's something that, put yourself in her shoes, if you saw something like this, would you be willing to forgive?
Most people can't put themselves in other people's shoes. Once you learn that about society, everything becomes much easier to understand. Like when I learned that people can't do that, I used to think that people could do that. I'm like, why don't you just see it from their perspective? When I learned that only 10% of people could actually do that, made everything made it just opened up the world to me. I'm like, I get it now. People are trash. People don't care about nobody but they daggone selves.
Okay, there's this saying that goes this way: the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know, right?
No, that's not the saying. The saying is the devil you know is better than the devil you don't. So it's basically the what you know about a person is better than what you know about a bad person is better than what you don't know about a bad person. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that, oh, you don't like this part of me? Okay, but and it's kind of like saying like the grass is greener on the other side is a weird way of saying that too. You know what I mean? But it's not what she's talking about.
I don't know how much she loves this person in question. If she really, really feels like she can't let go of him with what has gone down, I think she should pray about it and chill on it. She shouldn't just rush into it like she did in the past month. So,
Rush
but
into what? They've
on my
been
own
dating
part,
for 3 years.
I'm not letting you into my life anymore, because if you could do this kind of a thing now and still come to my face and shine your white teeth as a pastor, I mean, you're going to do something that's even more worse. Like, you can even come in one day and come in with kids and all that, and it's going to be very scary and painful. You
Yes.
can't
You
take back
hear her?
the hands of time. But in this
Yeah, you hear her? She putting stuff on him that he ain't even did yet. She crazy. And then she trying to make it seem like he came on to her. And he didn't.
case, she
I
can
can't
easily
wait
like
to
say,
read these
okay,
comments.
she's done,
Hopefully the comments aren't as stupid as these people are.
and move on with her life. There are many fishes in the ocean that will treat her right. So,
So
what are we
now I
talking
want to
about?
ask you, do you think you did too much? Because like, was there at any point? Because I felt like he was trying to resist you. Do you think like you did too much?
I felt like he was trying to resist you. Boom. That's it right there. Like he tried. And you played on his temptations. Like that's not okay. That's not cool. That's like giving somebody a drink. That's like giving somebody like, oh, why don't you taste this alcohol? Like a recovering alcoholic. Why don't you taste this alcohol? They was like, nah, I'm good. You know, like, well, this one, I made this one especially for you. This, that, and the third. How about da 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 da? Did you know about this and that? Why don't you just take a little sip and all of that type of stuff? And then be like, aha, I got you. You took a sip of it. You drank the alcohol. You drank the wine and acted like the person did it all by their own self. You coerced this person and he still was resisting you.
To get his attention.
I mean, if he really was resisting me,
He was.
wouldn't even fall for it. You understand?
No.
He could have done a lot of things by pushing me.
The flesh is weak, yo. And people don't be understanding that. They're like, oh, well, I wouldn't have done this. And it's like, yes, you would. What's your vice? What would you fall into temptation in regards to if somebody keep putting in your face like that? That's jacked up with what you did.
Or maybe raising his voice. But he didn't. He was just so calm. So I'm not just the only person in this whole thing. Like my sister she was very angry at me, saying that I was all over him and all that. But I mean, this man is mature enough to know that this is not right. I want this woman for myself, not her sister. So I didn't do anything much. He wants to go down with me.
I just said a whole bunch of stuff that did not record. But so I'm just I'm not even going to repeat. I just said a whole bunch of stuff that did not record, and I'm upset about it. So we're just going to keep watching this video. I just pressed the unpause button. My gosh.
I mean, you flared up at your sister a bit back there. Do you think it was her fault? Do you think if she didn't do too much, maybe he wouldn't have given in? Is that what you think?
Anna did a bit too much.
Yeah, she did.
I mean, she made him to. I felt he would have resisted if she didn't push further. She was trying to push him. It was just as if she was trying to make him feel like.
So you blame her a bit for this?
Definitely. You got to.
Honestly, I know Ina has my best interest at heart. She wouldn't want to do something that will...
Bro, the moment that she was like, yeah, I got these, I know you wanted me, whatever. And he said, yeah, that's my I'm with your sister and all of that type of stuff. I would have been like, all right, cool, yeah. You know what I mean? Great. You know what I mean? That's all I would have been like, okay, bet. Nothing more, nothing else. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you got me where you want me. It's just me and you here. Loyalty test done. If this dude pounce and try to make moves and stuff like that, he didn't do none of that. You did all of that. You gotta blame yourself. I'll say what I was saying when I paused it and I didn't record it. This man, you gotta understand what took place. This man, and I'm not saying that he's all the way right. He's not all the way right. But y'all played on his weaknesses. Things that you know that he's weak about. And then when he succumbed to, and I wouldn't even say succumb to the weaknesses, but he said some things that he shouldn't have said. He admitted to some things that he should not have even admitted to. He never had to admit to. You know what I mean? So when he does that, y'all pop out and y'all be like, oh, we caught you. We knew all along. That's whack. That's trash. The man walks in, where's your sister? She not here. All right, cool. I'm gonna wait on your sister. Well, I called you here because I wanted to talk to you. I've always liked you. I've always wanted to be with you. This thing. He's like, I'm with your sister. And she's like, yeah, it would make me feel good if you gave me a kiss. And I want to do that every time. I want to do it every day. I want to do that often as I call you can. And he never said yes to that. He never said yes to meeting up with you. He never said yes to you kissed him. He didn't kiss you. He didn't come in for a kiss. You kissed him the first time. You kissed him the second time. You go, that's not how you kiss my sister. That's not how you kiss my sister. Kiss me like you kiss my sister. That's whack too. You did all of that. Then go and blame that man. If I don't know if this came across or not, but it's like you gave a person. It's like you gave a recovering alcoholic wine. It's like you put them in a room with wine or with whatever alcohol was of their taste, and you told them not to leave because somebody was coming. That's not cool. That's not cool, yo.
Put me off or put me in a bad state like this. Well, thanks be to God, not so bad. But I don't even know if I'm to blame her. I just want to blame her, but I don't know if I'm to blame her. I blame Brother P too. Please, I blame Prime
Brother
too.
P.
I blame him full time. But then I feel like my sister also, yes, pushed him.
You
so
almost
much.
being logical about all of this. And it's understandable because this is a very emotional thing that took place. But when you look back at it and when you think about it, you'll really think about it. I hope that you see it for what it really is. This was evil.
Salvaging this relationship, are you going to, if he were to, I mean, he didn't look like he showed any remorse when you caught him, but if he were to show remorse later on, do you think you'd be willing to get him back into your life?
To be honest, sitting here, that same question has been in my head all through. I feel it's not a decision I'll just make right away. I feel like it's something I'll have to take up to God, really put it in prayers, because I know I still want to be with this man, and I know that I shouldn't. I know I deserve better than a pastor
A pastor who what? A pastor who
who
what?
wants to intentionally cheat,
That is
who wants to
not.
intentionally be with two sisters.
That is not what he said. He did say that last part, but that ain't cheating, and that's wrong. No, you shouldn't be with two women. You know what I mean? And two sisters at that. I mean, he wouldn't be the first, sadly. You know what I mean? But when you come out of this, when you wake up, like somebody gotta talk some sense into you. You made
That
yourself
alone is
upset, and
just
I've been saying this the whole
off
time.
for me. How can you tell me you're in love
We
with
need to.
two people?
I want to be done with this, but we need to find another one so that we could juxtapose this with other videos. Because I promise you, like I'm like, there's something about this that I don't like. There's other loyalty tests where I'm like, yeah, nah, but this one I don't like, and I'm not taking up for him because he had passed it. People is trash, but I think he was trying his best to be loyal and to be faithful.
Why then did you propose to me? Why did you ask me to marry you if you're in love with my sister as well? Is he even in love with her? Does he even know what love is
No,
at
he's not in love with her. He just likes her. He's not in love with her.
this
You
point?
just think that she's attractive, but no, you do stuff like this. No, I'm not. I'm not attracted to neither one of you.
Just so has friendship.
All right, cool. We good. Let's look at the comments. Sort by newest. Son of the devil, man of God, my foot. When they start adding my God, man of God, apostle, know they're fake. Okay, I guess. Her sister still should have had limits to how she approached him, even though this is a setup. I agree. Why 3 years, 6 months is enough for a serious man to marry a woman? All these long courtships is, yeah, I agree with that too. Um, the bracelet on him is of marine origin. Man, the use such bracelet that is not possessed with the spirit of lust. Carry out your research and revert to me. What are you talking about? Next time, show their faces. If it were to be me, whether I failed or not, the relationship is over. I agree with that 100%. Um, but also the sister is supportive. She really helped her. No, she didn't help her. She didn't help her at all. But the A sister is also too much. Please. Yep. I don't even know why you girls keep wanting your man all to yourself. Men are polygamous naturally. Okay, yeah. Well, we're not talking about naturally what is natural, because that is natural. But the natural thing isn't always the right thing. No, this is not right. This seems like a deliberate setup. Absolutely. You are trying to entice him to act inappropriately. This is not how it should be. From the beginning, he had been somewhat hesitant. Girls, if you don't know this, let me tell you, every single guy is capable of cheating. Once a guy expresses whether he truly wants someone or not, he may cheat if the opportunity arises. Even though some men can resist temptation, many cannot. Most guys will struggle to resist such a temptation. This is very wrong. Thank you very much. Hopefully that was a woman who said that. Um, the sister is clean. It's also a high to know you can. Exactly. That's it. Like the sister was like, yeah, I could take your man if I wanted to. Now your sister always got that on you, and you put that on yourself. Every man is faithful when they don't have feelings for the opposite sex. So is woman, but you are lucky to find out earlier. Let him go because he is confused of what he wants, I guess. That's the whole point of a loyalty test. Push to the limits, because in a real life situation, the girl isn't going to push him a little. It's going to be to the max. Nah, nah. And that was the max. You know what I mean? That was the max. And you don't want to push somebody to the max. That's the whole thing. You don't want to do that. You don't want to put somebody in that type of position. Pastor Prime wants to enter his prime like King Solomon. Okay. While you were courting with the pastor for the 3 years, you have been having sex with him. Now you want to set him up with your sister as if it was sin-free relationship. I agree. This is very stupid. Your own sister is loose. There is no girl who would be used for such nonsense. Or if it is normal, would this other sister be used to the other one's boyfriend as well? This is stupid coming from these two sisters. It was okay to catch the boy on legit cheating, not this setup. Exactly. The country of scammers. How can you blame your sister? You are naive. This guy fumbled terribly. He wants it. And then she smiled. I would be hating my sister after this too. I'm trying to find. If you got doubts, then you need to work on yourself. He's going to do him, but nah. She goes drag her sister into her drama. Sister should have stayed out of it. Her sis will never want her around any of her relationships. No point trying to help her. It's everyone's fault but hers. Yeah, somebody, and here goes another dumb person. The devil you know is better than the angel you don't. I like that. Yeah, no, that's not what that means. I think you should show their faces. Okay. He should have walked away if he loved her. He should have left immediately when he found out her sister was not there. No. When I marry you, you're gonna be my sister-in-law. If I gotta leave the house when you here, there's something wrong with you. And there's something wrong with me for thinking that I gotta leave the house and you ain't did nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you just some random woman, or if you a woman that has already made a pass at me before, then yeah, I'm gonna leave. But no, I'm not just gonna leave. I'm like, you're supposed to be my family. You're not supposed to be doing stuff like this. Just wondering if this is a legit test or a skit. It feels very much like a skit. Yeah. I just think this sister overdid things. The pastor is weak. His flesh is weak. The flesh is weak. The Bible says flee from temptation. The Bible says resist the devil and he will flee. The Bible says this is the only temptation that the Lord tells us to flee from, which is sexual temptation. Like, yo, run. Run. You know what I mean? Don't walk, run. Get out of that situation. She talking about something, meet me back here later and all of this type of stuff. He never said, yeah. He never said he would do that. Pastor Optimus Prime. But that's a fire name, though. I kind of now want to name a son Prime. I think the sister is grimy. I don't care. Sisters don't do this. Her sister was clearly very comfortable doing this. Yuck. They are both gross. Man of God, my A. See, what like he did something. Y'all gaslighting people. Y'all act like people are without sin, and like people are without, like, you put this man in this situation. But yeah. All right. But that's that on that. Hope you like this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. I'll be back again with more. I'll be back all month of May. You understand? I'm gonna be back every single day. So if you want some entertainment, if you was entertained by this, you want to see me do more of these videos, let me know in the comments. You disagree with what I'm saying, you let me know in the comments. And guaranteed, my page is so small right now, I'll reply back to you. So maybe I won't be disrespectful, but proceed with caution. You know what I mean? If you don't want a response, don't say nothing. You know what I mean? But if you do, hit me up in those comments and I'll hit you back. All right, y'all. Grace and peace. Oh, hey there. Just got done doing the video, as you can see. Don't forget to like and subscribe, by the way. I know I just probably told you on the video that I just did, but I'm serious. I need it. We need it. don't forget to like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. I got more reaction videos coming your way. And other things, just vlogs and all of that type of stuff coming your way. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Greatly appreciate you. Yep, just any second now, just hit that button. Just waiting on you to do that. I'm not making it awkward, you are. So, yep, I'll be here. I'll be here. So, whenever you come back, you know, and you can know when to come back if you liked and subscribed. Hit that alert button. Hit everything. Minus this button. Don't hit the down button. Hit the thumbs up button. All of that. Greatly appreciate you. Yep. All right. Peace.